Welcome back, survivors, and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a 14-piece Amazon survival kit by Graxuary. I will say up front that this is not a sponsored video. I've had no contact with Amazon or Graxuary about this product, and I paid for it out of my own pocket, so I'll definitely be keeping this real. With that being said, make sure you watch until the end. I'll be letting you know what items I'll be keeping, what I'll be junking, and what I would recommend adding in. So let's get started. First of all, it comes in a very nice heavy-duty plastic case, and I say heavy-duty lightly, and it does have a place right there and there to be able to put a cord through to use as a carrying strap. So let's open this up and see what we have. We're going to start with the first item here, which is a flashlight, and as you can see, the lens is adjustable. It did not come with a AA battery, just as well because the AA's do not fit. Both AA and AAA batteries are too small. I'm guessing that this would take some sort of Chinese battery. If anyone has an idea of what battery size to put in this, please leave a message for me in the comments below, because I've never seen a battery that wide. So we're just going to put this to the side here because this does not work. So we also have included one emergency blanket, and there's nothing else inside of here, so it's just a standard one-use 130 centimeter by 210 centimeter emergency blanket. Next we have one of my favorite little toys, what I call the rope bracelet, with a bit of paracord, with a compass and fire striker. Now I already have one of these. I got it from the dollar store, and I think I paid $2 for it last year, maybe the year before. This striker is pretty much useless, and I haven't tried the compass. However, when I turn it around, it does move, so it will give you a general direction that you can head in. We also have here a combination mini wrench and bottle opener. This isn't too bad, other than the striker that I do not like. Next we have the credit card tool, as I call it. Now this has got a ruler, supposedly a serrated edge for a saw. It is not sharpened, neither is a knife edge, although it is rough so it might rip paper. It does have a built-in wrench and another bottle opener, so you'll always be able to open up your beer, and we'll just put that right here for now. Now we have our D-rings. These are very small, lightweight, and very thin. When it comes to using these, I wouldn't hang much weight off of it. Certainly not a canteen or anything like that, but hey, if you're hanging an extra tin cup off your pack or something like that, if it's lightweight, these will come in handy. Next item, the ferro rod and striker. Of course, with the built-in bottle opener again, and a wrench. It even has a ruler, and in all my years of going through the woods, I've never once had to measure anything in the woods with a ruler, so I don't know what the ruler would be useful for. I do like the grip on this. So as you can see, it's got a good thumb grip and a good forefinger grip. This will start a fire, as you can see by the scrapes. I've tried it out and it works okay. I have no problem with this. Now we have our tactical pin, complete with glass breaker. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you how well the glass breaker works because my wife won't let me use it on the car windows to try it out. Just kidding. I'm not about to do that. The pin is twist action and does right, and it's got a bit of weight to it. As for a tactical pin, if you're in a situation where you have to use this as a weapon, you're already in over your head, and you should have taken steps to prevent that earlier. That being said, well, if worse comes to worse, you can go all Joe Pesci on them like he did in Casino. I don't recommend it. Armed assault is against the law. Next up, one of my favorite utensils, fork, knife, and spoon. The fork is just a little tines right there, combined in with the spoon. The knife is built into the handle. It's not sharp, it won't cut meat as it is, and again, it's got a bottle opener. It has a serrated edge, which is not sharp, and of course, the handle is a whistle. The whistle does not work. But all in all, the fork and knife, not bad. The kit comes with 2 fire starting ropes. It has a fishing kit with a hook, a red hook cover, and what they call, and I'll put this closer to the camera so you can get a better look, that's supposed to be fishing line. I don't think I'd be able to catch minnows with that, but that's what's included. This I like. Telescoping rod, basically. You blow into the wide end here, air comes out the narrow end and fans your fire for you. Saves you from getting your eyebrows and eyelashes burnt off. That's really nice. Next up, we have our multi-tool, which first of all turns into a pair of pliers and wire cutters. So let's see what else we have here in the handles. We have a saw with no edge to it whatsoever. This looks like a small nail puller, and based on that, I wouldn't use that for a nail puller. We have a small attachment here with a bottle opener, a screwdriver, and a knife blade. It's almost like a miniature version of a Swiss Army knife like I had when I was a kid. Oh, look at this. Another bottle opener on the other side. Nail file, and I'm not not really sure what this is supposed to be. I've never used one from any pocket knife I've ever had. I've never seen that accessory, I don't think. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. Now at this point, I will point out that this kit costs $30 and contains 14 pieces, so basically $2 a piece. You're looking at dollar store quality. So I wasn't really expecting a whole lot, but so far, other than the flashlight not being able to take a regular battery, now I can say I'm not that disappointed. The extra cord can be tied through the holes in the case to make a carrying strap. Next up, we have a belt loop pop bottle holder. Now inside the loop has Velcro to keep it flat together. I don't see the point of that myself, considering that I'm going to narrow the space of what belt you can put in. Next item in the kit is a flathead screwdriver, and the handle's not too bad. It also has a bit of weight to it, so I like that. And the last piece, I'll open it up. This is a keyring saw or wire saw. Now I'll hold this over like this, so hopefully you can see that clearly. However, there is nothing coated on it. It's just plain wire attached to a couple of swivels. I'm not going to be using this because I know from years ago I purchased one of these when they first came out to see what they were like, and it broke on my first use. Now I'm not saying that they're all like that, but I can run my finger down like this and no scratch. So if it won't scratch skin, I doubt very much it's going to cut through tree bark, and I didn't expect much from that. So that's everything this kit includes. So first of all, what would I keep? The multi-tool, the emergency blanket. So let's put this, I would keep the bracelet and of course the case. The wire saw, that would be junked with the flashlight I put down here. This here, I would junk that. The extra string, I would keep that. The tactical pin, I would keep for writing. The blow tube, I'll be keeping as well. As for these, the D-rings, no, I won't keep those. Those will be going in the garbage. I can get a few other D-rings like that from Walmart or anywhere else that's got a lot better quality at a half decent price. The ferro rod I'm definitely keeping as well as the fork, knife, and spoon. I'll be sharpening up the knife a bit. The fishing kit, yeah, that's going. The fire tinder, well, that can stay. And the screwdriver I'll keep. The credit card tool, this is just a gimmick. It's junk, but I thought of what I could do with the metal, and the only thing I could come up with is maybe taking my rotary tool, making a cut like this, cut like that, and junking this part here. I'll keep this small square section to use as an arrowhead or small spearhead. So this is going to be cut down and made into something else. Otherwise, I would not use that. But that's me. You're free to make up your own mind on what you would keep and what you would get rid of. Now, what would I've added into this kit? Well, instead of that little fishing kit with the one hook and line so thin it reminds me of thread, I would just replace the fishing line with better quality fishing line and a couple of more hooks and a few weights. The wire saw, a good pocket knife will do much better than that little wire saw. I'd also be throwing in a few band-aids because there was nothing here for first aid. I would also add in cheesecloth. When you think about it, food, water, and shelter are necessary to survive. You have your paracord to tie branches together to make a shelter. You also have the emergency blanket and multi-tool with a couple of dull knives. I would actually add in some sort of pocket knife as well. You have a ferro rod and tinder for fire to cook food and keep warm. Your fire will take care of purifying water, and the cheesecloth is to strain the water of debris and dirt. You can also add a large Ziploc bag to carry water. So about this kit overall, it isn't that bad. I definitely don't regret the purchase, even considering the quality. The reason for this is that in a survival situation, you have 3 levels of defense. The gear you carry on you, in your pockets, on your belt, etc. The gear in your pack, and the gear in your home or bug out location. Just because you have a backpack with you doesn't mean you cannot be separated from it. You could lose it unexpectedly or even have it stolen from you. Have this kit in your pockets is just an extra layer of defense in the art of survival. If you liked what you saw, consider giving the video a like to help others see it. If you haven't yet subscribed, now's your chance. In the meantime, stay safe, be prepared, and I'll see you in the next video.